Awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Frank. So the floor is to you.
It's always.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
It's okay. Cool. Thanks for staying some technical challenges. It's always happen every day. I learn something new. How to set up Zoom. Raise your hand if you are a developer. Oh, wow. Okay, we need to have a battle here. Raise your hand if you are operator. Operator means you provision resources for developer to consume. You look at infrastructure, you look at cloud resources. Surprise me. Okay, you have 4 or 5. All right. Now let's start the battle. All right. The thing on the right-hand side is developer. She worked really hard, day and night, because the new marketing event, and she need to release new feature. Right? Everything looks fine until last minute, when she need to deploy to production environment. Everything fine, looks good to her, right? So everything working on local environment, but production environment, she really sucked because she doesn't have the production-like environment for her to test. And she really need help from retail on the left-hand side to provision their resources for her. For example, some external resources like AWS, DynamoDB. However, retail is so busy, day and night, even night, people sitting here, learning the latest, best Kubernetes ecosystem, never ending, right? He's also busy to make sure every workload on board the platform needs to comply with company policy. He is a gatekeeper. He's under huge pressure. You can see, it's very often they're in a very healthy debate. Any of you here have that experience, have healthy debate? Did you win or lose? The reason is we have separation of concerns. Developer, many of you, what do you really need? What's your requirement? As a developer, I want to provision end-to-end. I don't want to wait somebody else provision resources or dependencies for me. I want to just do in everything minutes. In test, in dev, in production. What we need, autonomy, right? Operator, back in the hand, I saw you raise hand. What do you need? What's your key requirements? If you can think about your role.
Security, you need to know that it has been tested.
Yeah, you need to make sure you comply, right? You need to have the security standard applied across the board. You cannot afford that mistake, right? Someone opened the back door and yeah, you will get a phone call. All right. Do you think this is something we cannot resolve? Can we meet both? You can have autonomy same time, but also have that standard applied across board. That would be ideal world. Do we have a solution? Today, we are going to show you the magic. That's a magic word. But before we talk about magic, there's lots of challenges we already talked about, the loss of velocity. How quick you can release the new features, right? Today, developer, you have multiple UIs, APIs, or even you need to raise a ticket to engage with another team, slow things down. Governance, this gentleman mentioned, I really need to comply with my policy, make sure it's secure. Efficiency, as a developer, many of you here, you need to learn not about your application code. You also keen to know what's on the hood technology about Kubernetes. I feel a bit unfair for you. It's so many to learn, so much. And sometimes you need to deploy this compliance or policies again and again in your pipeline. It's not a trivial task for you. Can we solve that? Answer is yes. Magic. Magic word, platform engineering. What's your understanding about magic platform engineering? Anyone want to raise your hand? What do you think platform is? Give a try. I already give you an answer here. So we need to change our paradigm, right? Instead of thinking about I always, as a centralized team, you're looking for results for me to provision to you as an operator. You need to change the mindset as a product. Instead, we create a product. What's product? Product including APIs, toolings, and all this interface. And you provide that self-service portal or API for your developer to consume. Right? The developer doesn't have to engage you all the time when they need to deploy some dependencies. So that's very important about self-service and product mindset as a platform. But it sounds easy, right? In real life, how are you going to make that happen? Yes, it's a good concept. Hey, we're here. Kubernetes has been performing as a platform in the beginning. And for example, anyone familiar with this pipeline? Oh, by the way, anyone here use Kubernetes already? Okay, quite a few of you, right? So this pipeline is probably very streamlined, very simple use case. So left-hand side, you can see, as a developer, I start code, I develop my code, my runtime, that's my application, right? But I also have some dependencies, for example, databases. And I can, in this case, it's quite simple. I just need a load balancer and EBS, simple. Since the beginning, Kubernetes already has that operator built in the Kubernetes. For example, CNI, CSI have that interface enable you to provision these resources using Kubernetes way. Right? It's cool. In one go, you can package your application code and the infrastructure code together in one go. How long does it take? Simple, minutes, it's done. And with that, another thing we mentioned about challenges, because you have multiple interfaces as developer, you may need to engage different team, use Terraform, or even you have your repo for your application code, have different pipeline for your infrastructure. Where is your source of truth? Right? If something goes wrong, where you look at? Maybe someone just change your environment, you don't know. Is the right way or wrong way? So GitOps solves this challenge. First challenge is source of truth, because you use Git repo basically as your source of truth for all your application codes and the dependencies requirements, such as infrastructure. But no, beyond that, you have source of truth is provision that into your environment, but continuously it will analyze your current runtime, current running environment with the code you specify, which is your desired state. Continue checking, right? Analyze if there's any configuration drift, the GitOps kicks in and then reconcile your current environment to your desired state. That's very cool, right? It's not just give you a true state, but always ensure your environment should follow your code specified in the Git repo. All right, having said that, do you think with Kubernetes and GitOps, we solve all the problems we mentioned? Yes or no? Do you remember the problem we mentioned earlier? Developer need what? Dependencies rely on another team. Do you think we solve that problem or not? No? Why?
Because the dependency is still there.
Still there, right? You can see thank you. Did we did a rehearsal? I didn't do a rehearsal with you. You can read my mind. And this one, we can provision the infrastructure, right? But it's quite a simple use cases. How about other dependencies? We haven't solved the problem yet. Don't worry, I have another magic. So like mentioned, this one, this stuff, if you want to provision them, you probably need to go one step forward, about 2 steps backward, because I need to engage my another team using probably have the infrastructure code. I need to have pull requests, get them to review and approve. It slows things down, right? Or even worse, I need to raise a ticket to engage them. Maybe it slows things down for a week or days. But we want to solve that problem with this. What's that? Infrastructure controller. What's that? So typically, you can say you use a typical way. You use an Argo CD or GitOps approach to deploy applications. Same thing. What we can do as an operator, you can pre-install infrastructure controller on your cluster. What does it do? It's like a bridge. Basically, your application team send a request. For example, I need the DynamoDB. Infrastructure controller. So I know that. Let me handle that. I will invoke AWS API and do that provision for you. But it's an abstraction layer for you. You don't need to worry about details, but it will provision that for you. Even better. Sometimes your developer don't have a production-ready environment or production-like environment. You do everything on your local laptop looks good to me. But when you release a production environment, so many things went wrong. In this case, you can even use infrastructure controller to provision a lower environment, right? Even a cluster for you. How cool is that? Now, I think there are popular flavor of this infrastructure controller on the market. One is Amazon AWS controllers for Kubernetes, in short, ACK. This is supported by AWS, basically help you to enable you to provision resources running on AWS, right? Like all the AWS resources, most of them. And then another one is Crossplane. It's a CNCF open source project. It's supported by community, but also have broad use cases and the ecosystem. Now, remember this, right? We don't want these hours. We hate this. As a developer, I can't afford waiting for hours. With infrastructure controller, let's get rid of this additional pipeline, require other teams to do that for me. Get rid of them. Instead, I use this infrastructure controller to provision that dependencies for me. It will be minutes. Do you trust me? It's minutes? It's easy, right? I just show the slides. I can change from hours to minutes. It's easy. Okay, probably I will need to show you some concept here. Basically, as a developer, how exactly happening on the hood? What's on the hood technology here? Developer, what you do, you still have a request to the database instance or table, whatever. And then the production team, actually it's kind of right, production team, because you create a platform as a production. The platform team, you create a composition. This is an abstraction layer. Basically what it does is define your security standard, your template, all the rules or privileges or permissions for these resources. And then you expose that to developer. Developer don't need to worry about all this nitty-gritty, all the details, how to set it up. You just simply trigger, use Crossplane, this infrastructure controller to provision their resources on your behalf, right? It sounds so easy, but probably you are not convinced. I see you just change the slides for hours to minutes, job done. No. By the way, we have a demo application here. Here you can see the 3-tier application, right? 3-tier application, you basically have first tier UI, and you have business logic here. It's just simple. It's a shopping cart. You pick up, product and put in the shopping cart. And the backend, right? You rely on DynamoDB, which is external resources. Do you think we can provision this end-to-end in minutes? Do you believe me, or you still think I'm just talking about slides? By the way, I have a recorded video I can show you. You still don't believe me. Probably you think I just cut the video, make it short, right? All right, let's do the live demo. Anyone, you think I do play video or do a live demo? Live demo, hands up if you want to see I can prove what I talk. All right, cool. By the way, I set up a New Year's resolution and I set up a goal. I should have failure, at least 3 failures for a live demo. I think it's a good thing. If I fail on the spot, I learn a lot, much more. I hope, yeah, probably you can clap harder if I failed, right? Let's get started. Even harder for me, one hand to do the live demo. But let's see how it goes. All right, cool. Let me say if you can see my console. I will stop my Okay, now I still need to share my screen. All right, the whole desktop. Cool, share. Hopefully you can see my screen. Finally, we're back to business. Oh, sweating. Sign in. So Argo CD basically already installed. You can see nothing here, right? I don't have anything running for application. And I set up my Git repo. I have all my codes already committed. It's hard for me to look at this. And here, this is my repo. I have codes. What I will do, I need to create application. Right? So yeah, I need to use this one. So difficult. All right, let's use this one. Okay, is it bigger for you? Big enough? I have a script. Basically, this script. All right. I need to run this script. What it does is quite simple, right? So basically, I need to create an Argo CD app. This command line, you can use console as well, but it's easier for you to set up. What we did here is basically, you can see, connect to my GitHub repo here, and that's my source of truth. I want to deploy that to my EKS cluster here, right? And automated synchronization. Let's do it. Yeah, we have early success. See, it was provisioning, right? Have lots of application already provisioned. You can see the front end and back end here, like DynamoDB, is already in progress, right? They take a few minutes, I promise you. But before that, we can continue on to say what's are installed, because you don't only see what's happening, you need to understand what's on the hood, right, to support this. So here, continue. That's all the environment. Argo CD you can see installed. That's a heart of the GitOps. Basically capture what you have in the Git repo and then deploy that to the environment. And then this command line here is showing the crossplane. That's an infrastructure controller. Without this, you cannot provision external dependencies. Hey, you can see lots of things happening, right? We already installed a crossplane. There's a brain, and we have lots of providers here. What it does is, for example, this DynamoDB provider. This is a way to enable developer. You can leverage the provider to provision external resources. And then this command shows get composition. So this is an abstraction layer predefined by operator. Let's see. See, it's already pre-configured. But this part, as developer, you don't worry, right? It's already pre-configured by operators. As developer, you really care about is next, this stuff. I want to have a database, right? But I don't need to care about lots of the compliance, security standard, all the stuff. What I need, just simple, right? A table. So what's it look like? That's all you need, right? To me, probably it's pretty straightforward, right? You basically have some attributes here, you define. That's what you need. Next, I think, let's take a look at the UI and see how it goes. Look like it's doing good. Oh, haven't finished yet. But before we go there, we can show you something here. This UI, the front end, right? Let's click in, see, it's already there. But here, you can see any problem here. Anyone, you can tell me, do you see any problem? You have only one port, right? What if you have a better, probably we create more port here. But as we said, it's very easy for developer. You just commit a code, it will change. Let's see, just change that on the spot. And then we can go to our console again. And what we'll do is we're going to change this file. This file is definition about that UI. And say it's 1. How about I change that to 2? And then done. What I will do, I will go to the cross-plane demo and git add git commit update, commit that change, right? And magic will happen. Git push as soon as I click the button. See, they changed, right? But let's go back to our console. And from here, you can do a sync. You can do a sync. Let's my Argo CD. Argo. Here we go, hopefully. You can see the UI. See, 2, right? So I didn't worry about go to the console. I don't have permission to do that, right? I just simply change my code. Yeah, you have 2 replica, 2 pods here up running. Have we finished our job? I didn't prove what I told you to have end-to-end provisioning, right? Let's prove that. So you can see this UI here and have a network load balancer already provisioned. We just provisioned that a few minutes ago. And let's copy and paste. And then we just go to it's working. You don't believe me, right? I love CloudCasa. What's wrong? This is just a simple application. But what I will show you is it's working end to end. It has database provisioned. Use external resources. That's a key. Let's prove. So before you do that, you don't trust me. I see you are very skeptical. Huh? So let's say, sorry, here we use this command to scan the database. Let's do that. Control-C, Control-V. Nothing, right? Something, no record there, but I didn't lie because we haven't added this card yet. Let's look at this one. I add card, $385. Sorry, I just need to click here. Add card. 385, one item. Let's do another scan. Yay, you have 385, right? So everything works, huh? All right, thank you, you're very kind. So basically what we show you is, what we did, right? We have everything in the same Git repo, right? Application code and dependencies like DynamoDB. And then we do the Git push and everything provisioned on your behalf. And you don't need to worry about the underlying details. And this one, application up running, right? As we expected. So let me switch back to my presentation. Actually, presentation, pretty much what I want to show you is the recent. All right, let's make. So what we learned today, how to build a platform. You build a platform, you need to start with document what you need as a product, right? You need to work with your developer what exactly you need to have that platform, what capability, and work with them closely. Adoption doesn't mean you build a platform, people will use it. We see that happen all the time. You need to make sure you meet the developer requirements and also give them capability to ask you to add more capabilities so you can have more use cases to be onboarded in your platform. Use that a product mindset. It's not something as a gatekeeper, I hold something resources, you need to ask me a favor. It's a product people to consume. And customer feedback, right? Continue get feedback and you continue making improvement. But today I really need to ask you a big favor. This session, I really want to make more sense. And I really need feedback from each of you. If you can spend some time afterwards, have chat with me. By the way, my colleague, Navia, if you can stand up. Yeah, Navia did an awesome job to build this demo with me together. So if you can have chat with us, help us understand. Thank you. Does it make sense to you, right? Either demo makes sense to you, either concept, anything, because we really came to introduce this powerful mechanism, platform engineering to the community, and we can continue to improve. And we can even sit down with you together and understand your use cases, help your organization to build that platform. So please give us feedback. Give me a probably rating 0 to 10, and yeah, I'm prepared to be, if you tell me 1, I will thank you very much, and I will learn a lot from you. And that's a benefit. I don't want to continue on. I simply take lots of time here. It's basically get quicker, more secure, and more efficient. So you don't have to, as a developer, attend every meetup, maybe. I still want you to come back, but you don't have to spend day and nights to learn all the nitty-gritty for some things. Operator probably should do more, right? And you continue some resources, learn your own pace. And we have workshops, EKS workshop, and we have EKS digital batch. You can self-learning course. That's pretty much. And please have a chat with me afterwards. Now, yeah.
Thank you, Frank, for some presentation. I guess we have a bit of time for questions. Yeah,
Maybe 1 or 2.
1 or 2 questions. All right, you start.
Thanks for talking. Just a quick question. Actually, regarding the crossplay, I mean, personally, I haven't not actually used it before. Yeah, but for the single use case, I've actually used Terraform with the Kubernetes and AWS providers, right?
Yeah.
But what's the rationale behind using crossplay?
Yeah.
Is there a preference?
Awesome. So you ask why we need to learn another tool, right? Another tool, why? Tell me. That's exactly what we're talking about here, right? So here, yeah, you use Terraform here, right? So you infrastructure code, no problem. You as developer, you just pull requests, doing everything use Terraform, right? Yeah. Some challenges here. Because you use different pipeline, maybe your Terraform couldn't capture the current state, right? Where do you know the state? Where do you know the desired state? The one thing you probably need to consider, incorporate that with GitOps is the one thing. But in terms of cross-plane, basically, this area, you still need to require the privilege or learn how to use Terraform to do the provisioning, right? You still need to understand the nitty-gritty. For example, load balancer, all this stuff, right? You need to learn how to use the right Terraform modules to do that. What concept we introduce here is you don't have to, if you already have operators to set up this platform for you. So create an abstraction layer like we showed today. Abstraction layer is use cross-plane to create that abstraction. As a developer, you don't need to understand all this nitty-gritty of all these services. What you only need to know is that the simple file I show you, I just want to specify some table attributes. That's it. It's basically the operators expose this simple API for you to consume. You don't need to know underlying infrastructure details. That's the main benefit. And in this case, you still need to probably engage another people to do the review for you for the code or something, right? But for the demo I did, I didn't engage anyone else, right? It's already set up, predefined security standard. I just do the provisioning in one go. You don't need the, yeah. That's a benefit of our cross-plane to simplify the developer experience. Yeah.
We have time for one last question. No?
Cool.
All right. On to
Thank
the
you.
quiz then. I think we have some awesome gifts to give you.
Let me just share my screen.
So much fun.
Okay, as I mentioned a bit earlier, so we're always looking for speakers, volunteers, and sponsors, especially for the food. Now we have the venues, which is secured for a while. But yeah, if you're interested in speaking, scan one of the QR code. Topics are related to Kubernetes. And if you want to help us running the events, also sign up as a volunteer. Okay. Right, we are on all the platforms. So please, if you're not already following us, look at following us on one of these platforms. We are always looking for feedback on how we run the event. So that's pretty important to us. So if you can take a few minutes to answer the questions which are on the form, that would be greatly appreciated. Then we're going to go on to the quiz. I hope you listen carefully to what we said, what the speaker said tonight. So that was really two great talks.
Yeah, can I join?
So
Absolutely.
we probably give you guys 2 minutes or maybe more to complete the feedback form. So in the meantime, I want to spend maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes to talk about anybody never heard of the 6 pillars. Because you guys are using AWS, you guys are obviously heard of the 5 pillars, and later add another pillar. So 6 pillars. There is a company called 6 Pillars. Okay, 6 Pillars AI. I get to know the company from last month. I joined one of the meetup here, same place. So I learned a little bit from all the guys, and the guys are willing to give away the free drones. If you guys are willing to participate. So the same QR code from the last screen, the last question, what I'm going to ask you guys is, are you going to participate to get the free drone? But there is a little bit of requirements. You must be AWS users, and you probably need to spend like at least about $850 per month. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the drone. Okay, just to be clear. So the company, what they did is they provided a free tool to run an assessment for you for your AWS environment. And then once complete the AWS best practice based on the well-articulated framework, they can get the credits from AWS. It's part of AWS program actually. They can apply the credits to apply to your account, to your company account. Because unless you are a person, you are using spend like $1,000 per month building something on AWS. So just to be clear, not everybody, if I'm a student or I only spend $200 per month, it doesn't help. If you or anyone in the company or your friend's company, so spend $1,000 per month, that's a great opportunity. So your company can potentially get 5,000 credits from AWS. And the company not charge you, they only take 50% of those credits. Does that make sense? I feel like the guy told me, talked to me, I feel like it's a great opportunity. Why not? So I should help them to promote this. It's free for any company to join to participate in the program. And also you as a cloud practitioner, you can potentially get a free job. Okay, so I guess we already got the 2 minutes. So you guys complete the form. So one of the questions is we are asking if you're happy for us to share the contact details for 6 pillars to contact you. Okay. Everybody ready? Already pass, finish the survey form? Okay, so we can skip this one.
Go to the quiz.
The quiz time?
Do you want to do the quiz or?
Yeah, you can do the quiz. I'd love to, give away the swags.
Okay, you do the giveaway of slides.
Just to highlight, the top price of $1,600 if you want to take it. So, but you need to travel, pay your own travel, hotel, airfare. However, you need to give away 1 free KubeCon event tickets. And the second prize, I don't know how much this one. If you guys are willing to take this one, that's all good. And we'll also give away 3 Code Cloud free access. 6 months free access.
Okay, so before, take your phone, scan the QR code, enter your details. I mean, you pretty much know the drill. I see lots of familiar faces, so.
And we also have a few Datadog t-shirts. Yeah, if you really like the t-shirt, it can be your host of your choice. So pretty nice t-shirt. Yeah? And also, what else we have? We also have the socks. Okay. And plus a bunch of the. So basically, what's going to happen is you need to answer the question correctly and faster to be able to be on the top. On the top, you got more choice. Towards the bottom, you probably don't have any choice. But luckily, we still have some stickers outside the room on the table. Okay, everybody has something to take home. Actually, I forgot. There is a nice drinking bottle from a Datadog. Oh, thanks Datadog for sponsoring us. So if you guys don't mind, this is always I was saying. If you guys want to, get some, I love to collect these swags. But I need more sponsors. So how to get more sponsors? I need you guys help me. Okay. So I will take a photo of each of the winners. We're going to post on social media. So potentially we can get more sponsors. Okay. I hope you guys can support me.
All right, are we ready? Everybody signed up? Ready to start? Been pretty stable, so let's go. Let's start the first question. 2, 1. Okay, how does Datadog correlate Kubernetes metrics to logs, APM, network, etc.? Oh, so the correct answer was with tags. I thought that was magic. For me, that's magic when that happens. Cool. Next question. Datadog Kubernetes integration provides a replacement for kubectl, a replacement for Kubernetes, a solution which makes collaboration between kubeops, DevOps, easy to correlate Kubernetes metrics, logs, APM, log, blah, 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 and expand the view over the data source like APM and logs. And the correct answer was a solution that makes collaboration easy. Cool. Why don't we see the leaderboard? There we go. Cool. So Raj is leading the pack. Next question. What is universal service monitoring? And the answer was an easy way to get golden metrics from your Kubernetes cluster using eBPF. It's magic. What is the easiest way to enable APM on Kubernetes? And the correct answer was to use the Kubernetes data log admission controller. So you don't have to touch anything. It's done for you. Cool. And we still have Raj, which is leading, and followed by NKT. Let's go. Fifth question. Can you use existing Kubernetes label as tag in Datadog? And the correct answer was yes, absolutely, you can do it. Sixth question. What are the primary benefits of GitOps? So declarative infrastructure, Git-based continuous delivery, infrastructure as code, all of the above. And the correct answer was all of the above. Oh, now we have a new winner, or a new leader, Jeff. All right, seventh question. Which one is not infrastructure controller? ACK, kube proxy, crossplane. And the correct answer was kube proxy. The other two are infrastructure controllers. Nate is taking the lead now. There's 3 more questions. Come on, can do it. What's the benefits of infrastructure controllers? Manage your cloud services using Kubernetes API, create your own platform API, declarative infrastructure configuration, or all of the above? Yeah, all of the above. Almost everyone got it right. That's good. You paid attention. And Jeff is back as a leader. All right, 2 more questions. what is a key focus of Kubernetes platform engineering? So writing application code, design, build, and maintain a platform for software deployments, designing user interface, provisioning Kubernetes clusters. And the correct answer was to design, build, and maintain a platform for software deployment. Okay, last question. There's still a chance of being at the top. Let's go. What are the prerequisites to enable Crossplane to provision AWS services like DynamoDB? Install ACK, install AWS providers for AWS, install Argo CD, or install OPA Gatekeeper? And the correct answer was to install the AWS provider for AWS. I think that should have been for Crossplane. Would have made it clear. Okay. The quiz has ended, and I'll leave it to you.
He's doing it.
You give it away. You take the pictures. Okay, so Jeff, where is Jeff?
Oh, nice. I'm the fifth.
Come in front of the stage. Congratulations.
I don't need to because I'm still signing, so I don't really Oh, yeah. You give the next person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do you want a t-shirt or
You want a t-shirt?
or a keyboard?
So t-shirt, we don't have all the size.
You get the M size?
No, we don't have any. The meaning the
L works as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this keyboard for? Is this keyboard the price as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Use a new one.
No, you like this one? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cool.
You can use
I was going to get a t-shirt instead of the keyboard.
Thank you.
All right, in second position, Alf.
Thanks for coming.
Congratulations.
What would you like?
Well, first, second, we got a sweet handout t-shirts.
Okay, so what size? Let's see what size.
We'll figure it out after.
All right. Yeah. Oh, you're lucky, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
The third place, Nate. Where is Nate? Congratulations.
What would you like?
Tribute Paris?
Yeah, drinking water, socks, t-shirt, only two left. Or remember, we also have the cool color access. So 6 months cool color access, it could be like a $200. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to learn, Kubernetes, that's the best platform to learn. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much.
In the fourth place, we have N10. Who is N10? Or is it someone online? No? Okay. Yeah. don't know why I can't see the chat.
That's me.
Can see you.
No, anyone online? Who is N10?
Is that 10?
no worries.
You're good.
Oh,
You're good. Why not?
okay. KZ. Where is KZ? Hey, well done.
What would you like? These are okay. I don't know which size. We only have L or XL. Okay. That's fine. We don't have any left. Still two more. That one reserved for large or XL.
Yeah, where is Fernando?
Not to the cloud access.
Oh, that's someone online, Fernando.
Fernando's online.
Yeah.
Fernando's online.
Yeah, Fernando is online. Okay.
Cool, cool, yeah.
What would you like? Hold on. Let me see if I can put you on the.
Code cloud access, please.
I don't know if I can put you in big. I don't know how to put you in big screen. Would you see spotlight for everyone? Yeah, but that's not on the big screen. Unmute. And hold on, let me see if I can put some sound. Hello, can you speak, Fernando?
Yeah. Hi, thanks.
Well done, congratulations. What would you like?
We're not able to ship you the
Code cloud access.
Yeah, if you want to take the code cloud access, we can give you
Yes,
the
please.
code cloud.
Code cloud
Cool,
access.
awesome.
Yeah, I need you to provide us the full name and the email address, and then
Yeah.
we will send you the access.
I send it to chat.
To someone on the Zoom.
Yeah, I think Lisa is probably going to ask you directly. Cool, cheers. Awesome, thank you.
We got one more
Okay.
cloud access and plus two more t-shirts. And before you guys go, if you guys don't mind, you come front to take a group photo, okay? I really appreciate you. Yeah.
I think that that's gonna be a bit hard to actually bring this along. Could I just change for a t-shirt?
For t-shirt, okay?
Yeah, Nelson.
Oh, amazing.
No.
So he's kind of like
Yeah.
give away
Yeah.
a best prize to someone else.
Oh, that reshuffles everything.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Okay, we got one more song.
We have one more socks. Where is Raj? Is he online? Oh, well done, Raj.
Congratulations. What would you like?
What's up? T-shirt.
XL.
I'll take a slot.
Yeah. If you don't want to call the cloud access. Okay, that's all right.
And we have the final t-shirts. Omri? Yep. Come in.
Looks like that's the right size for you. Yeah. Let's see. XL? You like it?
Yeah, it can work.
Okay.
Can work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well done.
I think we still have one total cloud access.
Yes.
Yeah, the last option.
Last option. So Amanta, where is Amanta? He's online.
Online.
Amazing, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the
Speak
only
up.
thing we can give away for online attendees.
I can see.
Hello?
Well, why can't see the participant? No. Yeah, I can see Amanta. I can hear you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cool. And I think Luisa is going to liaise with you to get your personal details so we can give you access.
Sure. Sure, we'll do that.
Yep. So one last thing, time for group photo. So if you can all please come at the front. Thanks, everybody.